Cool. And we level up again. So much leveling up. So now that I'm a pyromancer and I have level 1 psi rating, I probably can do other things now. Firestorm. Coercion. Or is the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poisons, stimulators, or alcohol? What's my worst out of these, I guess? Persuasion is 55. Commerce is 55. Coercion is 50. A dog to walk. See you a bit later then, Demon. Lore of the Warp's already pretty good. My lore of all things is pretty good. I don't need demolition, really. Trust Carouse could be good. Pascal's turn. Operative. Pascal gains a 10 plus 2% into bonus to dodge reduction, power reduction with melee weapons. Spirit Communion applies 1 stack for exploiting all affected enemies. That's probably good. Medicae. Heinrichs. Anything else I could do? Archetype talents. What does Enfeeble do? All targets within the area suffer penalty strength and agility, and 3 plus 2 times psi rating % increase to all incoming damage. That could be good. Don't really know what I'm going to do with you otherwise, though. I mean, power armor would be nice. Don't have any, but yeah, I can't really do that. If I do no heresy, then my Lord Xenos will go to like nothing. Yeah, you can use this to like not degrade the Veil or suffer perils of the warp, but you do take yourself down 25% of health. All psychic attacks, including damaging psychic powers, now poison enemies. That seems good. Every time cycles damage the game, plus stack a sanguine siphon effect, like damage dealt target. So yeah, just 2 stack scales of these damage. Okay, that's weird. I'll do poison. There's an ability to choose. Okay. Forceful strike. Pushes the enemy away. I think reckless might be good because, like, if you kill them, it's great. So, do it. It will not die is probably good for a tank, which is what we use him for. Yeah, I've already got dual weapon combat. Is there anything else that can improve dueling? Well, that's dueling for, like, bonus to parry. It's probably good then. Argenta. Choose an ability. It sounds like when I go on the game back, I'll spend AP and MP plus 1 digital AP. Might be good. I mean, it's so complicated, all this stuff. Right. Cassia. Talent. That's perception. Whenever an ally uses a heroic act, the ally gains temporary wounds equal to 10% of the maximum wounds plus resolve. That's one thing I don't quite understand what actual resolve is. Range of stuff is probably good to add. And then willpower. Don't really use weapon skill or ballistic skills, so it's willpower is most likely the best one to do. Done. Okay, now loot all the bodies.
Is there money to be made?
Give me everything. Don't know if there's any other like loot in here. Probably not.
Let us not dawdle.
Can't go through there. More bodies. Oh, she has loot.
I always have a backup plan.
All it has to be to deal additional agility bonus damage. Probably don't want to be caught hanging some of this heretical stuff on me, but oh well. Can't go through there. Go back. Oh. Hello.
I always keep my options open.
speak. Okay. Greeks at Saviour. Well, I'm going to take those goods. Don't mind me. Before I go. Now, is the...
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
There is loot. Can I get... Is this still on? These... defences.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, it's like that prayer, was it?
Let us not dawdle.
Or maybe I'll find out from here?
Watching the lazy handle sacred technology breaks my heart, figuratively speaking. My cardiovascular augmentation can withstand much more than high blood pressure.
Refuses to obey me. What? How dare you refuse? Improved armored body glove.
I always have a backup plan. Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Oh, don't do it! Oh, you idiot.
Mere pain won't stop me.
I did it. I ran into the death. Oh, that's athletics. Am I going to make it?
Just as I planned.
Oh, everyone's made it. It's a plasma pistol!
The machine god grants me insight.
Yeah.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Alright. Where was that bloody little room? Not
Keep
that I
your
know how
wits
to open
about
it.
you.
But it's not here, is it? I think I've gone past it.
I always keep my options open.
Over there.
Tell me the prayer. Oh,
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
I thought it was going to be, oh, hey, you can do it now, but nope.
Is there money to be made?
Is Alex voice actor in this? I don't know. It's possible, but I don't know for sure.
I always have a backup plan. Let us not do
I mean, I'm running around in circles now. I genuinely don't know where this room was. Oh, is it here? It's here. The data altar of sacred analysis.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Well, we might be here a while.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
The motive force. First two calls are proven. Let us still have falls of gratitude towards. Watchful breakers are protected from psychological short of circuit. Nothing to play program. Millions in sacred chains power. Fault the soul that the current washes over. Oh, can you keep trying? Okay. It doesn't mean that. The thing is, it's like you do one, and then one, and then one, and then it says no, and then you do one. 1, 2. You got to do it like this, and it's like how many more permutations is it? Is it like 6 to the power of 3? I think that's probably too much to go through. Because I don't know what it is. But there's loot, potential loot. Yeah. I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this. I'm sure it's motive force, but I bet it might not be. Maybe I'll just keep pressing it until I get bored. Crippled arm. Crippled leg.
I always keep my options open.
I don't know if you can come back to it at any point. That's the thing. Is it worth me being cheeky and looking up the solution? I might look if there's a way to find out how to do it without actually telling me what it is. What's it called? The Sacred Data Altar of Sacred Analysis. I'm not going to press every permutation. Where is it on the... Oh, where are we? The electrodynamics... Oh god, it's... Why do they do so much hard words? Electrodynamic Cenobi or something. Electrodynamic, yeah. Oh well. I looked it up. Sorry, it's not even to even say. I'm gonna say arcane key immortal intelligence. Yeah, that there doesn't seem to be, as far as people are aware, like an in-game way of finding that out, which just seems a bit, yeah. Verily so, a pilgrim has learned their ways is worthy of the gifts of the enlightened. Pinpointing visor, plus 50% critical chance to range attacks against enemies with less than 50% wounds left. Arc rifle. Yes. An arc rifle's clearly better than that. Although you could have a plasma pistol. I mean, I look awesome with his skull. I kind of don't want to take the skull off. Right, I believe we can leave now. And yeah, apologies to anyone that thinks that obviously that's mega cheating, but there didn't seem to be any way you could figure it out with the game, so... Oh. I'm not going to the void shit, but we're basically going back.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's go. So yeah, I think there's like a bunker or something to go to as well. Oh, something else is happening. I think it's Heinrich's.
Rogue Trader. I was somewhat brusque at our first meeting, and I would like to make up for it by expressing my thanks for your assistance in the electrodynamic Cenobium. Your arrival could not have come at a better time. Unfortunately, my personal investigation has hit a dead end. I think I will have to call upon outside resources to continue the search.
As something to convey, I discovered some kind of chaos artifact in Cenobium. I was cogitating and I deemed it necessary to dispose of it.
What? All right. All right. At the very least, the object of corruption, if that is indeed what it was,
How'd you like
has
the boss
been
fight there?
destroyed. This is a
Yeah, I don't know if I
satisfactory
forgot from the
outcome.
beta, which I suppose is a good thing, that you have to deal with the Electro Priests. Although maybe that changed, and that's something that changed, I wasn't aware of it.
There is one more thing. The Lord Inquisitor gave me this item some time ago. He must have thought it likely that I would find myself aboard this vessel sooner than he. I was instructed to deliver this device to Lady Theodora. However, given recent events, I believe I ought to present it to you. This is an elucidator, a sacred machine capable of translating the languages of remote and lost worlds into Low Gothic. It can even process Xenos languages to a certain degree. Not without infelicities, but possibly well.
Thank you, the Inquisitor's generosity is greatly appreciated.
May the elucidator serve House von Valancius as faithfully as it has served the acolytes of the Holy Ordos up to now.
What do you plan to do now?
I would like to offer my assistance in resolving your immediate problems. I am aware that the ship suffered considerable losses during the recent mutiny and was damaged by the cultists' actions, and you have lost many valuable officers as well. You are in a difficult situation. I am at your disposal.
What do you think will become of electrodynamic Cenobium?
It all depends on the electro-priests who survived the attack. Fortunately for them, the cultists did not manage to seriously corrupt the holy site, partly thanks to the priesthood's efforts. Nevertheless, I would not be surprised if the local explorator fleet decides to audit and purge the damaged units once it hears about what has happened.
Heinrich's about to say something else, but he's interrupted by the sound of a Vox signal. Someone's trying to contact you.
Thank you for your time. Please consider me at your complete disposal while I am aboard your vessel.
Congratulations on the victory, your lordship. The entire vessel was impatiently waiting the news of the expedition's success. The rumours about you not simply saving the Tech Priest Monastery, but actually eliminate the source of the mutiny are spreading like wildfire. Vox transmissions from across the world speak of nothing else. Governor Mendea is expecting you at the command center to discuss matters. We're ready to depart immediately. Just give the order. Also, that fight with Warp Tor, and I had a Plague Bearer and a Spawn to fight with as well. Oh, damn. Damn. Yeah, we had a Warp Spawn to deal with. But yeah. Although I think it bugged out. I think it spawned in and it couldn't move. So, yeah. I was quite lucky with that, I think. Right, so we need to go to the governor's place again. Sorry, Pascal. You're out. Thingy. Just, Not even let me go back onto the ship here, so I guess I do have to go all the way through. Oh yeah. Madeira. I mean, all of these are useless to me. I guess if I got rid of the Pascal, I need tech use to be back up to be something good, but I think I'm good at tech use. I mean, you're already psi rating one, right? So that's not going to be helpful. That might be good. Reduce the dodge attempts, the first dodge attempt. Every 9 successful dodge and or parry by the Psyker and their allies combined. I mean, I like the idea of that one. Fine, tech use up then. Why is there loot? I mean, I know why there's loot, because there's always
money
loot,
to be made.
Let's get it. Before I leave, collect all the loots. Don't mind me. If it's his supplies that you need to hold. Starport.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh. Commander Cloak. Well, I've stole it from Van Winterscale.
Keep your eye on the prize.
So that's a good idea. Right. Straight to the capital, and what's that one then? Thanks for Shavarath, and I'm glad that my alerts are now working today. Where are we? Well, if it has more loot, I'm happy.
To the top, or get left in the
That wasn't
dust.
so difficult.
A Deathworld Origin light flak armor. Well, I actually don't know anyone as a Deathworld Origin. I didn't want to roleplay being from Cadia or Fenris or many of other Deathworlds in the Imperium.
Keep your wits about you.
Downed Valkyrie.
I always keep my options open.
Right. Ooh, loot. Let's go to the loot.
These calculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
No traps. We've already clicked. Wait. Oh, I thought we were going to go up and down like this little area. Right, where's this loot then? Down there?
Let us not dawdle.
It must be. Ah. Wait. Okay. Sneeze. Thank you very much, Lee. To the western side. Let's go. Come on, Abelard. Slowpoke. Down there, isn't it? Command center. Probably going to regret it, aren't I? That I could have just gone straight to it, probably. Right, let's talk to the governor. Greetings again, your lordship. Master von Kalox, it pleases me to see you in good health. I hope that you accomplished what you intended at Electrodynamic Cenobium. Surrogate nods without saying a word. After an uncomfortably long pause, Mendea clears his throat and quickly turns to you. I can't express how grateful I am for your help. Now that the insidious heretics' designs have been thwarted, nothing stands in the way of my plans or yours. With Aurora dead, the spirit of the revolt is waning. Entire squads of purples are surrendering. We are witnessing the final days of the uprising. I've already signed the order to allocate 2,000 first-class Voidbearers to you. Their transfer to ships are beginning any minute now. I would also like to salute the saviour of Ricard Minoris, and I have already a festive celebration to be held in your honour. We'll celebrate your victory in the ancient custom, the Triumph. You will drive through the city streets accompanied by a guard of honour, as befits a hero who has vanquished the Imperium's enemies. While your trophies will be displayed to the jubilant clouds, let me know once you've conducted your business in the system and ready for Triumph to begin. Oh, for Grok's sake. What the... Lord Captain, I can't see a thing, only darkness, pitch black darkness. Are you being facetious, ma'am? Another prophecy? Oh no, pay attention. So I pressed the wrong one. Lord Captain, this is serious, take a psychic's word for it. Darkness has never shrouded me like this before, but I have not gone blind. No, it's the darkness that I see, it's the only thing I see. No idea what that means, but the whole thing reeks, Lord Captain. I don't like the look of the slight... Oh, it's gone. No doubt through a lot lately, ma'am. Swallowing your vision has dimmed spell with all the shooting everywhere. Let alone the maimed and insurgents. It will be alright. The festivities will distract you. Feel right as rain again. I have other business in the system. Yeah, this is the last thing you do, isn't it? So let's not do that.
I always keep my options open.
Return to the void ship. So we haven't been to the prison planet or Ricard Majoris. Prison planetoid.
Attention to
I
detail
always
is
have
the
a
key
backup
to
plan.
success.
Pilot Raquel, the pale young woman looks at you, a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saint's teeth, I thought you'd never come. No time for long-winded talks. Briefing the situation ahead and do be concise. Reporting. There's been a prison riot on the planetoid led by the prison warden himself. My lord, Yvain Winterscale, son of rogue trader Caligos Winterscale, went to parley with him. Is a prison riot connected to the planetary rebellion? It seems more likely that the warden Castelia learned about the rebellion on the Carbon and decided to use the situation to his advantage. I can't say for certain, perhaps no one can. Governor Mindea has always preferred to shoot rebels rather to inquire about their motives and connections. Why would young Winterscale have felt the need to parley with the dissidents? It's a personal matter, Master Castelia. The seditious warden, Lord Yvain's childhood friend. When my lord heard the riot, the news saddened him greatly, and he rushed here without delay in hopes of bringing his old friend to senses, no doubt. Best Winterscale in my memory, who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. Young Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he's determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he's alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Theobald executed his wife and only son on the mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio. So why did the noble Yvain rush to save someone who betrayed his house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes? The warden himself is spearheading? Yes. No one expected this. Master Castelli is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that Riccardo Filia was now his personal domain, that prisoners were his subjects, and he would never bow to him again. It's pure heresy. I take it they are looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. What kind of madman will start a revolt on a barren rock? Well noted. Either the warden has allies willing to supply him with resources, or is he insane? Granted, the third explanation, he does not intend to leave this world alive. Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given the only way through where negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, Lordship. Lord Winterscale guards mind the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. No more questions. Lordship, there may have a minute of time. I won't ever dare to trouble you with a personal matter, but in situation in case, have you been to the capital of Ricard Norris yet? I went to if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jasper. I met Jasper at Starport and saved his life. I expect some show of gratitude. You may name your firstborn after me, or whatever is the commoners do to thank their heroes. Yes, of course, your lordship, we will. It's a great honour. And thank you both for saving Jasper and let me know he's alright.
Let us not dawdle.
I better myself through my service.
What's name? Yep, I don't think I can do that from here, can I? Yep. Into the barracks.
This is intriguing.
It's a trap!
You left the Novus Imperialis to serve the rogue trader. Do you ever regret it, Seneschal?
No, I do not regret it in the least. Serving in the Imperial Navy is a fine thing to do. And it was only under Lady Theodora that I truly felt the significance of what I was doing.
If you say so. Prison Diary of Ati Shan, Part 1.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh.
I'll make an
I've been
example
ambushed.
out of you.
Give me strength!
Force grenade. What? You ran in and then ran away.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally.
Dead.
Not sanctioned to do
Target's too
this.
far.
I'm done with this one.
Also dead. Word of the
Let's
Emperor.
see to it.
Abelard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done.
Charge you. Nimble prisoner.
Victory
Got
is
more
in-
health than I thought you would. I don't think I'm going to kill you,
I
so
will do my
I won't
duty.
use a reckless strike.
At your beck and call.
Oh, I got kicked. Oh, how dare they? Dirty tactics, kicking people. Who do they think they are? Right, Cassia's gonna open up a lidless stare.
Me? If you insist, Lord
Oh no!
Captain.
Good, she parried.
As duty demands.
I half forgot that there was someone there.
I am a
Give Heinrich another go.
navigator, not a servitor.
I won't object. Be gone.
Dead. Oh, will it enfeeble your friends? Any death yet? Well, there's always death, but not full party wipes, I don't think, today. That happened yesterday.
I'll do it.
Whoa! Nice shot. I think I'll save my shoot on the move for later. Idira. Do a psychic screen.
On it. Farewell.
Did the extra damage on that nimble prisoner, and then we'll do foreboding to give us bonus to
Will
our
do.
dodge. It's my turn. Can I snipe you through here? I don't think so. Kind of just
Don't let your guard down.
in the way, aren't I?
It's as good as done.
Dead. I think you're the last one.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Let's see to it.
Horse!
I'm done with this
Nice.
one.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Force grenade though, collect that. Was that all the bodies?
I did it?
Oh. I found something. Prisoner shank. And an improved auto pistol. Diary part 2.
Always keep your eye on the price.
What are you gawking at, Iceman?
Merely taking a professional interest, nothing more.
Oh, come on. The whispers told me how.
I mean, I suppose I didn't have to actually
I
open that door,
always keep my options open.
to be honest.
The premonition runs true.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Thank the throne. Normal looking faces. Thought we were going to die with these nutters. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. This is welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, look like this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Came across a void system belonging to your associates that told me of some interesting things about you and your planned escape. Well, now that's out of the bag. Our fellows were supposed to come and get us a long time ago, but we got tied up somewhere and Void Kraken's gullet with them. And all this time we had to wait. This happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wall over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. So what now? Will you let us go? Sure, no problem. Today tells us a lie. Tomorrow you stick a torpedo in our side from that ship of yours. Fall apart from the moment our helmsman sneezes in his direction. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join the festivities, so we had to, you know, play along. That's all it was, play. We never meant no offence to Governor Mendea, nor to the lawful authority of House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Lobon's speech is mottled with colours that conceal his true, darker hues. This old man has a long history of lies and is using his wiles on us as well, but I see no foul contrary intent in his words. If I spare you, what do I gain from it? Now, how can lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're, how should I put this, different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Regard Minoris, debtors, and gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you we're on Footfall Station? You know Footfall, the only shipyard, the best market in all Kronos expands, yes. So where on Footfall you can find some very serious business-minded people and how you can get yourself a very special discount from special goods. Very well, I shall spare you. What kind of very serious people? The most serious kind, you nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There is no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throat over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. Like cutting throats together. Now that's anti-counterproductive. And, well, their joint efforts to leave them in excess of spoils. So they need to dispose of it somehow, and I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such kind of dealings on behalf of those very serious people. Tell me more about the Warden and the riot. Well, sorry you're tongue-talking about that heretic, but if you insist, here's how it is. The Warden of this here prison, the Honourable Master Cassilia, was a crackpot from the start. The previous Warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, a punch in the chompers from the guards, work again, but the new one, do you know what his first decree was? Just lunches and dinners. By 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Things only went downhill from there. Guards quit it with the teeth punching and the warden forbade them. Instead, the overseer started counting which prisoners were digging up moth things in the quarry or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of best walkers. And if someone on that list who also showed good behaviour, that's when they'd get promoted to an optimate. That's the upper crust among us jailbirds. Well, that's how it was at first. But the warden decided it's the optimates, not the guards who sharded punishments, and that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work, it was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiff kicking a week, but now we're lucky if it was only 50. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castilia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry, under the dome. I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the optimates are saints who will behold the truth. He started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognise them. Or beast them, man. They were butchering people left and right. Even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them. That's a whole sub-story, but I knew at the moment. He let us have dinners, so this won't end well. The old codger's right. Whenever nobles start giving handouts to commoners, something always goes wrong. I mean, that was all due to your lordship, no offence intended. Very well, I shall spare you. So great to hear you, noble. It's just great. Now as a true aristocrat, not a warden creep. Now then, you know, where was I? If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's a district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes, I tell you. Reverend Hieronymus wasted no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So Footfall, the Shadow Quarters, there's a bar there built into the remains of an old ship, and that bar, the back room, certain Rizza does her business. Tell her Grandpa Backval says hello. You'll be her favourite client in the blink of an eye. There we are, well, your holiness. We'll be going now if you don't mind. Old Rizza, the most well-known fence on Footfall, was hoping to hear a new name. I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the warden's henchmen. Go tell my pilots the Lord Captain's order you sent to my shipping and join my ship's crew. Your personal pardon as a rogue trader. Thanks. We're most grateful, your nobleness. Right then, what do these prisoners have? Nothing.
I always have a backup plan.
Though there was obviously another area that we kind of... Oh, there's a pile of corpses. Prison guard key. goes on the table. Part 3. Law of the Warp, 75%.
Failure is just a temporary
A
setback.
mysterious image. Great job, Eisenlorn. Good job you weren't
Let us
recruited
not
into the
dawdle.
Inquisition. To the main level.
That wasn't so difficult.
The Long Las. I don't know if someone else wanted to be a sniper, but yeah, don't think so.
I better myself through my service.
I'll just explode it, why not? Faux hammer. Isn't that what Aryak's hammer's called? The 40k Space Wolf character. Oh, there you go. Saturated cape. You was on about that, weren't you? Let's take that. So, endure. I don't know what I gave you otherwise. I don't know. I've ordered this by... Yeah. Pretty sure it's called the faux hammer. Count up ballistic skill. False hammer. Willpower, probably good. You're still here, Iceni. You said that I could basically get myself to be able to use Medic K. Do I need base skill Medic K to do that? Because I feel like I couldn't equip any medic stuff on my main character. I don't want to click that and then it doesn't do anything. Although I'm tempted to play Blazing Inferno instead, because that sounds cooler. Weapon skill. Might as well buff your Lord Xenos. Abelard. Toughness. Maybe strength. Yeah, strength is good. Athletics. Agility. Quickness, reflexes, and poise. High agility of character manipulate to lift explosives, finesse up to keep their footing. Crossing treacherous. Terrain improves the character's initiative, dodge chance, and reaction. Yeah, I think that's good, having agility. I could turn her into a Retributor by having melter weapons. I'm currently using Flamer, aren't I? Flame Weapon Expert. Let's do that. Cassia. Immolate the soul. Oh, that's like a beam in the thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think Immolate the Soul's great if I can get into a line of death. What else do I want here? I think Ebb and Flow I was looking at to be something good, so every second, fourth, every even turn, additional action point, and an odd turn you gain perception. Target gains +4, +2 times psi rating, intelligence, perception, fellowship, and willpower to the end of the combat. Obviously stuff that we want, but it probably requires like psi ratings that are much higher. Prescience. Well, Psychic's not in target's line of sight. All Psychic's in cover. Resistance tests suffer a penalty. Psychic Barrage is probably good. Every Repels a Warp increases momentum. Here's your Psychic Barrage. Lovely.